You got it. Oh, no.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And he's out a little short of the 30.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All set to go now from the 35. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Tracy once more. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. He sent a man in motion. To the air with Penix. Catch made underneath by the back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
Third down, Tracy gets it. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They've got a man in motion. Fourth down, Penix. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
first and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tracy. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Penix here from the gun. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force third and goal. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Penix working from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Now start on the ground. It's 4. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Blue 32.
Another one for 4. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Red 38.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he gets it through the midfield stride, but onto the Falcons side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 10 black. Yellow, go. Set.
Shotgun snap will give to Ford. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Here we cluster. 6. Cluster.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this.
Ready.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Drill green. Slice blue. Green jack. Spike. White. Rail. Yellow. Ready.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Down. 52 blue. Check white. Set.
Ford running to the right. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Blue. Set. Red. Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. He's still going at the 30. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Come on. Set. Red. 38. Blue. Go. Set.
Here's a toss play. Ford. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Hey, blue. Ready.
Here's Ford. And also ready just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go. Set.
They'll send him up the middle. Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Field, black. Let's go. Yellow, blaster, 6.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. The Dragons finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from St. Louis just ahead. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. White, white. Black shot. Smash, red. Beetle blue. Set cut.
On the gun, Rattler. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Blue striker. Red cycle. Black ultra. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. To the left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Black 40. Ready?
From the pistol, it's 4. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
50 green. Field black. Rail yellow. Rail green. Hut.
Here's Rattler. Buying some time right. He has it at the 5. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3.
10, go pink. Set, go.
Ford scores. Touchdown, St. Louis. The Dragons earn the chance to tie before halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dragons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Here's Penix to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Penix on first down. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Rapper leading. Check. Dragon 60. Check go.
Penix looking to pass. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, right.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Ford. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Slice blue. Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
You, yellow. Hey, green. Hut, hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Rattler now off the play action. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons shrinking the lead some in the third.
That is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he's able to throw that ball right over their heads.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons cut it to a field goal game.
Dragons 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air with Penix. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard gain. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. So skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Green Jack. 60 red. 60. Ready?
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives him a first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's go. 45, white, needle blue. 6, mega. Cut.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
39 yards. That's another St. Louis first down. First and 10.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Falcons' 6-yard line.
Red, black, shot. Cut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. He rolls to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Dragons making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Steel, black. Cut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
31. Dragons 27.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Go.
Coming left is Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the shotgun, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's third down and 11.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Trap 60.
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he gets absolutely popped, and that was
Complete to Donnell Mooney. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 10.
third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in St. Louis. Falcons up by 4. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's Tracy on second down. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They go right back to Tracy. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be second and 8.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one falls incomplete. Gordon Addison, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
It's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Set, ready. Black 40. Claws red. 6. Mega. Ready.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and can do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, right.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's swipe. Blue 32. Smash, red. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick 6. It's caught right side by Johnson. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A gain of 15 there. And that means first down. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
10 black. Hey, red. Blaster 6. Red cycle.
From the gun, Rattler. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ready. Blue striker. 50. Green. Set.
Rattler trying again on second. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Green jack. Down. Drill green. Set. Go.
Throwing now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's fourth and long.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Trying to push deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from St. Louis.